want to be courageous.
I want to fly.
I want to break barriers.
I want strength.
I want to be comfortable with myself.
I want to live in the moment.
I want to let loose.
I want to lose myself in the moment and trust my instincts.
I want to be invaluable.
I want to be fearless.
What you like.
Lay. Yeah.
Kane is in the building. Yeah. Let's go.
I know that you're each telling an individual story today. I just want you guys to envision what that is. Whether there's people that are a part of your story about yourself or about someone that you know, or that it's an indirectly related story, you're telling someone else's story, whatever it may be, I just want you to envision that for a few seconds. Every time that I'm about to dance, whether I'm going on stage or I'm in class or whatever I'm about to do, I always take a few seconds to just like refocus myself, renew my mind, and only focus on what I'm about to do. So I just think that you guys all need to just take it in, think about it for a second, maybe inhale, exhale a few more times. And then we'll get started. Whenever you're ready, just open your eyes.
If I wrote a note to God, I would speak what's in my soul. I'd ask for all the hate to be swept away and for love to I wrote a note to God, I pour my heart out on each page. I'd ask for wars to end, for peace to mend this world.
I love her. Challenge, I really didn't get a challenge, but I was very grateful to even have her there, because just her words of like encouragement is something that everybody needs. As far as like, one of my favorites was Simi and Rochelle. Like, she kept making them do it over again, and Simi, it's like he keeps transforming throughout this whole Wallbreakers thing. Like, he keeps breaking down a lot of walls, and with Rochelle, it's like, it was very kind of emotional for me, because where she's come from, it's like she never gives up. Yeah, she never gives up.
What was your story, Simi?
My story? Not obvious. Well, the song's called Drunk. It's I don't know, something, it's a song I can definitely relate to. I've been sober for like over a year now, and it's yeah, just the words of the song, I mean, I could relate to it, and yeah, it's something I've been I struggled with in the past. Drugs and alcohol, addiction. I'm sure, you know, lots of people have dealt with that, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You do know. You do know.
I mean, it is what it is, you know? Something I've struggled with a lot. It's definitely held me back in the past. But you know, it's something that doesn't anymore.
I can see a little bit further beyond that just from talking to you for 2 seconds. I feel like you might always be dancing in the shadow of something. Like, you may have felt before that you were like in the shadow of your brother, which I can directly relate to, because I always felt like I was in the shadow of my sister. You have to be on somebody's stage, on somebody's tour, doing something with that. Ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. I don't know, like it's not that I want you to do more, but like I want you to step out, if that makes sense. Not doing anything more, because what you have, the gift that you have, is already so much. It's so amazing. Like, you can already move mountains with just your movement. But I think almost in a sense you might be a little bit afraid of what would come out if you dance at your absolute climax, at your absolute peak. Like, what would that even be? I don't know, so I just want you to kind of take a chance and like see if you can do that movement bigger, or see if you can make that movement hit harder, or like just step out and go a step further with what you already have.
I wanna be drunk when I wake up, on the right side of the wrong bed, and never an excuse I made up. Tell you the truth, I it didn't kill me, it never made me stronger. Love will scar your makeup, lipsticks to me, so now I maybe lean back. I'm sad here, wishing I was sober. No one will hold you like I used to. But a house gets cold when you...
See, I just can't. Every episode. Every episode.
I think that me and Deja's stories kind of parallel to each other. I mean, not the drugs and alcohol, but, you know, the brother-sister comparison. We both have siblings that are amazing star dancers. And, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, we just related on that.
Deep in the ocean that enters the way, marine sun sees burning in flames. Middle life from home, I'm walking ahead, I'm frozen to the bone.
I feel like maybe surface, I maybe know a few things, but I feel like you want to release those things, but you're constantly, ironically, the name Wallbreakers, hitting a wall every time and not breaking it. Like, you're about to go there and you're dancing every time, but you don't quite go there because you don't really want the wall to come down, I feel like. And I feel like you're afraid of what's on the other side. So you don't ever break it down. You're like, I'll just push it today. Maybe I'll just eye it and it might tip a little bit, but you never go there. And I'm eager to see you go there. I think everyone's eager to see you go there because you have something inside that's burning to come out, and people can always see just the tip of the iceberg, but it never breaks. I want you to break it.
That enters the way, marine sun sees burning in flames. A million life from home, I'm walking ahead, I'm frozen to the bones. I am a soldier on my own, I don't know the way. I'm riding up the heights, lost shame, I'm waiting for the call, the hand on the check.
You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? I hear you're asking all around if I'm anywhere to be found.
I think as far as telling that story through your dance, your most beautiful moments are not your tricks. Everything else. Because your tricks are beautiful, I think you know that too. But I also, no, really, Michael, they're beautiful, but also I can relate in that sense too, because a lot of the times I would reach for safe zones in my improv, which means I'm going to turn now, or I'm going to put my leg up for a really long time because I don't know what to do. And so I think we, as technical dancers, I can say this like to pretty much any technical dancer, I think we find safe zones in steps that we know we're really good at it. And so we pull those out when really we could express it with a hand gesture, or we could express it with the tilt of a head. And I think that says so much more. So I think a personal challenge that I've actually made for myself, and I want to give you the same challenge, is to improvise with no tricks.
But I have grown too strong to ever fall back in your arms.
In Deja's challenge, I was forced to go outside my box as far as choreography and my movement vocabulary, and not do just a pretty line or a pretty leg or some pretty turns, but really emote and let that emotion and the emotion of the song move me, and not just move and then emote after, but have what I'm truly feeling cause the movement of my body.
And we have to do that on a daily basis as dancers. We don't know what to expect next in the industry. We don't even know what to expect in our daily lives. Like, we are gonna get a call for an audition like in the middle of the day, or like, you know what I mean? So we're always having to function in that unexpected, and that's awesome that you already have that attitude that you're always gonna keep going, because like that's what it takes as a dancer. When the moment we give up and the moment we stop dancing, our career is over.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy they pour when I'm thinking about you. Oh, no, no, no.
Alright, so Dancing Diaries honestly is probably one of the biggest gifts that we probably got, and really it's just a great way to reflect. So I think so often as dancers we want to bust out the moves, bust out the choreo, but we don't have time to like step back and be like, what did I learn? What did I gain out of this movement? What did I gain out of this choreographer, out of this moment in our lives? So it was a great way for me to sit back and just be like, wow, like this is what I did, this is what I can improve on, this is what I know I just killed. So it was just a great gift. So thank you, Dancing Diaries.